What is up, everybody? It's BMax Bracketology, and I am back continuing the series of picking every single college basketball conference tournament champion. And as you can see, I'm doing the Southern Tournament, more known as the SoCon. And let's just get into the bracket right away. Basic 10-team bracket. Everybody in the conference is going to compete in this. It starts today, actually, March 7th. The games tip off at 4, so it's currently 4:02 when I'm recording this. Mercer's playing Western Carolina. Championship games Monday, March 10th. So this is always a good conference tournament. The one seed has historically won this conference the past couple years, but there's always been some sleepers. So this is a good one to tag along with. And let's just get into the games right away. We got the 8 seed Mercer versus the 9 seed Western Carolina. Even though they are separated by 1 seed, Mercer just does everything better. They have more explosiveness on the offense. They take care of the ball better. They're a better rebounding team. I think Mercer is going to easily win this game. Give me Mercer. And then the 7 seed, the next game, we got the 7 seed VMI versus the 10 seed the Citadel. A little military battle here. It's not even that VMI is good. It's just that the Citadel is just really, really bad. I just don't like their chances in this one. They don't do anything well. VMI just does everything better. VMI is going to win this one as they are moving on to the quarterfinals. And in the first quarterfinal match, we got Chattanooga versus Mercer. I think this game is going to be closer than what a lot of people think, as when you look at a normal 1 versus 8 matchup in a 10-team conference. Mercer does do some things well. Chattanooga is mainly an offensive team. I love the way that they shoot. Very, very good shooting team. Okay defense. I think if Mercer can shut them down a little bit, it will be a close game, but Chattanooga is going to get hot, so I'm going to roll with the Mocs to move on to the semifinals. And then the next quarterfinal matchup, we got Samford, the 4 seed Samford versus the 5 seed Furman. Samford was able to win this conference last year. Furman was able to win this conference 2 years ago. So, a little championship back and forth battle here. Samford loves to run. That's what they do. They run the court. They get up a lot of free throws. They shoot a lot. And Furman, on the other hand, they kind of slow it down a little bit, force turnovers. Furman is both these teams are very, very good shooting teams, but I think the main difference in this game is that Furman is a very, very good 3-point defensive team. And when Samford gets out in transition, they like to shoot up a lot of threes. So Furman has. They've shown it. They've beat Samford both times this year. They know how to beat them. I think they're going to shut them down at the 3-point line, so I'm going to go with the 5 seed Furman to advance to the semifinals. And then the next quarterfinal matchup, we got the 2 seed UNC Greensboro versus the 7 seed VMI. I kind of talked about it earlier. Don't love VMI. They don't do anything really well. UNC Greensboro, pretty solid defense. I think that they are able to get this one done pretty easily. I got the Spartans moving on to the semifinals. And then in the final quarterfinal match, we got the 3 seed East Tennessee State versus the 6 seed Wofford. Wofford, they are just a good team. They don't do anything really well, but they don't do anything bad. So that's why I don't love them, just because they're just okay. They're just a mid team. East Tennessee State, they got Komari Peterson, they got Seymour and Bugs. He was out with a concussion, so I'm not sure if he's going to be available. Haven't said anything that he's hasn't or that he's going to play, but I'm pretty sure he's going to play. I like East Tennessee State's chances here. I think they're going to score a lot this game. Give me the Buccaneers to move on in this one. And then in the first semifinal matchup, we got the 1 seed Chattanooga versus the 5 seed Furman. So I really do like this Furman team. PJ Smith is a dynamic player. He is so good. He does everything. He's been going off the last 6 games. I think he's averaging over 20 points the last couple games he's been playing. That's the kind of leadership that you want out of your best player. And he's not the only one that really brings it. Nick Anderson is very, very solid too. Both those guys are very, very good. This is going to be an offensive game. And Chattanooga is a very, very good shooting team, like I said, and Furman does like to play really good 3-point defense. But I just think Chattanooga is going to be too much. They have too much shooting on the perimeter that I don't think Furman's going to be able to slow them down completely. I mean, Huff is a very good 3-point shooter. Bonham can lay it in. Whelan's okay. Champion, very dynamic. I love this Chattanooga team. Very, very deep. Goes to the bench. Really solid players. I like Chattanooga in this one. And then the next semifinal match, we got the 2-seed UNC Greensboro versus the 3-seed East Tennessee State. Both these teams take care of the ball very, very well. Both these teams like to get after the offensive glass. Both these teams shoot the ball pretty well. So these are two very similar teams. And normally when two similar teams play, I like to look into star power. And that's where I think East Tennessee State has this one. Kind of talked about it earlier. Kamari Peterson is insane. He is so dynamic. He is so quick he's so quick. He gets to the rim. He's a very, very good player. Oops, sorry about that. I just got a notification from MLB. Okay, but back to the game. UNC Greensboro, they also have some really good players too. Polite, Giles, Atwell. Love those three, but I just don't think they're going to be enough to keep up with East Tennessee State's shooting. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers to go on to the championship game. And then the championship game, we got the 1-seed Chattanooga versus the 3-seed East Tennessee State. I do like both these teams a lot. Both of them have a lot of star power. And East Tennessee State, I already talked about Peterson a lot. They are very, very good at offensive rebounding. They give themselves second chance looks a lot. While Chattanooga is not really a good offensive rebounding team, they don't really give themselves a lot of second chance looks, but they shoot the ball so well that they really don't need to. So I kind of like that aspect that Chattanooga really believes in themselves to shoot the ball. They don't rely on their offensive rebounding. That's what they do so well. And East Tennessee State, I think they met their match here. I'm going to go with the 1-seed Chattanooga to win the Southern Tournament, the SoCon. The 1-seed has been able to run this conference the last couple of years. That's why I'm kind of leaning Chattanooga. They're the best team in the regular season. They proved that they were too. And I really like the fact that their players, I love how deep they are. Wheeland, very, very good. Shoots at a really high percentage. Huff is their star. He's kind of their playmaker. Very, very good. Champion. They kind of run their offense through Champion. He's a very dynamic 6'7" forward, but he plays more like a guard. Love Champion. Kiesler, very good passer. He's the best. He leads the team in assists, and he's their center. I love the aspect of that everyone is able to share the ball. And then Bonham, just a pretty solid player. Very, very good defensively. Forces a lot of steals. I think this team is built well in this tournament. They go deep in the bench, and they haven't made the tournament since 2022 when Devontae Jean-Baptiste hit that huge buzzer beater against Furman with no time remaining, and then they took Illinois to the ropes, only losing by 1. I like this Chattanooga team a lot. I think that they're going to win this conference. Pretty certain. That's who I got in this one. And another fun fact is the last 6 conference champions in this conference have been different. So every team in the top 6, Chattanooga, UNC Greensboro, East Tennessee State, Samford, Furman, and Wofford have all won a conference champion in the last 6 years. So this league is very, very good, very, very top heavy, and they're the top 6 in this year, and those are the last 6 teams to win the conference. Very, very cool. I'm rolling with Chattanooga. That's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you get notifications every time I post. The games between Mercer's Western Carolina is tipping off right now. I got nothing else for you guys today. BMax Bartology out. God bless everyone.